SCP-70. Object Class: Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-70 is to be kept within a 10 meter by 10 meter reinforced concrete room that is to be guarded and remotely monitored at all times. This room must always be well stocked with non-perishable food and water. See Document 70-IC for a complete inventory of these items, as well as basic amenities for humanoid SCPs. Security personnel assigned to SCP-70 are to carry sticky foam guns in addition to standard armaments. Structural integrity of SCP-70's containment room is to be checked twice daily. In case of excessive structural damage, SCP-70 is to be incapacitated and relocated to a nearby backup containment room as described above. If a reinforced concrete room of sufficient strength is not available, SCP-70 may be temporarily contained in a cell of stronger material until another concrete room can be prepared. SCP-70 is to be given sedatives and painkillers on request, but no more than the maximum dosages determined by Dr. Dumont. Personnel who enter SCP-70's containment room for any reason must be unarmed and should wear puncture-resistant body armor. Armed guards must remain outside and out of sight of SCP-70. In case of containment breach due to somnambulism, security personnel are to alert site administration, place food and water in the apparent path of SCP-70, and maintain a clear zone of 25 meters around SCP-70. In any other case of containment breach, or if SCP-70 becomes violent during somnambulism, personnel are authorized to incapacitate SCP-70 using sticky foam. Care must be taken to avoid smothering SCP-70. Because SCP-70 reflexively responds violently to injury or attack, security personnel should refrain from using lethal force or otherwise injuring SCP-70 if at all possible. Description: SCP-70 appears to be a human male of Native American descent, with a normal appearance save for a pair of rusty metal wings emerging from his back. Each wing is composed of several iron flat bars about 6 centimeters wide, connected end to end by rotating rivets to form an articulated length of metal over 2 meters long. Hanging from these bars are chains of various lengths, 22 on each wing, each tipped with a barbed arrowhead. SCP-70 appears to have no other anomalous properties beside these wings. The wings of SCP-70 appear to act independently of the person they are attached to, and SCP-70 has stated repeatedly that it has no control over them. However, when damage has been done to the wings, SCP-70 has shown signs of psychological distress, including sweating, reduced blood flow to the face, and screaming in pain. The wings have been observed to fold and expand, shoot out, and whip its chains at high speed, both individually and collectively, and anchor its arrowheads into concrete, wood, and like materials. While SCP-70 has not displayed any overt hostility to personnel, it will often react violently to perceived threats by lashing its chains out at assailants and wrapping its chains around its body in a defensive posture. The most effective means of subdual have proven to be sticky foam, non-lethal weaponry, which can reliably ensnare SCP-70's chains from a safe distance. Despite their rusted appearance, the wings and chains of SCP-70 are as strong as high-quality alloy steel. However, they are also as dense as steel, and SCP-70 cannot move as a normal human due to the weight of its wings. As yet, SCP-70 has been unable or unwilling to use its wings to facilitate human locomotion. SCP-70 spends much of its time anchored to the walls and ceiling of its containment cell, usually sedated. Addendum 70-1 Incident 70-1 On
Redacted.
At 3:36 SCP-70 breached containment. Security personnel were advised that SCP-70 appeared to be asleep, and were ordered not to engage SCP-70 and to keep others away. By lashing and anchoring chains into the walls and ceiling in front of it, SCP-70 was able to carry itself, still apparently asleep, through sight.
Redacted.
SCP-70 broke into the food stores of Canteen 4 and proceeded to gorge itself on the available food and water. Almost 90 minutes later, apparently sedated, SCP-70 returned to its containment room. At no time did SCP-70 attempt to wake up. SCP-70 claimed no knowledge of the event afterward. Addendum 70-2 Personal Background Interviews have revealed that SCP-70 is named
Redacted.
and is capable of reciting the correct social security number for a U.S. citizen of the same name and age. SCP-70 claims to be a member of the Kiowa tribe, and
Data expunged.
SCP-70 claims not to know how the wings came to be, only remembering waking up in a scrapyard with them after taking a lot of peyote the night before.